Johnny Radio.
I'm sick and tired, always put the same names. I don't wanna die, I wanna set the record straight. I gotta stay alive for my soulmate. You can never understand, it will never be the same. I never wanna change for you, for me. All I've ever known, I'll tell you, that's the story. All I've ever known, please, baby, don't ignore me. All I've ever known, never wanna change, but you're still there, laying down, baby, loaded. Break it down, back it up. I just got you a flight, a couple that don't gas me up.
Yo. Welcome into a little Sports 56 happy hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It's Friday, baby. It is Friday. And I'm still fired up about the Grizzlies' moves. We got baseball to talk about. I heard there was a little kerfuffle in the W. Not the WB.
You know what?
The WNBA.
You know what aggravates me about that is there was also a single game scoring record that was tied last night also in the WNBA. It ain't getting no play like it should.
Right. Dude, also I heard there was a nice little fight this week, but I didn't get to see it.
Wasn't even no fight.
Oh, there wasn't?
No.
It wasn't
Was
no
it
fight.
was it like one of those little pushes?
Kinda
Stop
like
it,
that.
girls.
I saw somebody go as far as to
Was it
take
Dusty
a
May
picture
telling somebody
of
at Chick-fil-A,
Alyssa,
you're going to have to leave, sir.
talking
You're
about
unruly.
This is our Caitlin Clark. I was like, this is our George Floyd. I was like, are you serious?
Hold on. Time out. Wait now. Time out. Wait.
Somebody took the picture of Alyssa Thomas
It said that that's the
fist
George
on
Floyd.
Caitlin Clark's neck, talking about this is our George Floyd. I was like, are we serious?
And that
And
shows
somebody else compared Caitlin Clark to Jackie Robinson
Dude.
as far as their stories. I was like, what are y'all talking about?
There's never been a white chick in the WNBA before.
I don't know. But
I don't want to get in trouble, but
And
I know there's a man in there.
And I showed you the elbow from the same game that Aaliyah Boston hit Kalia Copper with. That she didn't even get ejected. She got a flagrant one. But they kicked Alyssa Thomas out for basically,
A little, yeah.
Like-
It was actually just looked like a normal play.
but they framing it in the steal. The only time they show it is in the steal shot, but run the play.
Yeah, I watched the play with you. I didn't see anything, so I didn't know what there was
When
anything
I
about
ran
it.
the play for you twice, you said,
Yeah, because I didn't know
what
anything
happened?
about it. First, you just said, hey, watch this play and tell me what you see. And I watched it, and I go, what? And he goes, tell me what you see. I said, bad basketball.
From their star player who can't go left.
But I didn't understand even. I'm not even here to jump on her BS. I'm just here to let y'all know, if y'all didn't think the W was going to have drama, then y'all must have not remembered Days of Our Lives and daytime soap operas. What do you think women used to do all day? They used to watch soaps, man. That's in their DNA.
Yeah.
It's part of the story. But other things are like that are kind of buck wild when it comes to like just everything that's going on. When it comes, you got the NBA. Oh, you can't hear nothing? Wham. Can you hear it now? No, we don't sweat it. We'll get it going. We'll get in the break. Take the heads off if you can't hear nothing. You can't hear nothing?
I can hear you.
Oh, you got
Oh,
it?
you good.
Oh, yeah, we Gucci then. I was trying to get my man in here. He's trying to check out our show, how we do our things today. And now, because I have ADHD, I don't even remember where I was, but I know it's Friday and I'm in a damn good mood.
That's a good thing.
You were talking about you said you were excited still about the moves that we made as an organization.
I am. The more I keep looking at the Grizzlies, and I know it could be just because we've needed excitement in the last 3 years have been pretty much
You
painful.
watched the presser from yesterday?
No, I didn't get to see the presser. Remember, I was down at that. I was hobnobbing with a bunch of like the powerful folks and people that had money and pretending I did. I did almost get called out though. This girl came up over to me and it might have been the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. I'll tell you maybe that story later. But to the Grizzlies, since I got hoop heads in here, and I also got Jared's brother who plays hoop at Bethel.
Yep.
My man's up there, so he knows basketball as well. And since y'all know it, my feelings are in it. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm in my feelings over here.
And I'm your therapist in this situation, so let's rock.
I want to love this team. I want to. I mean, I remember Al Capizzi whooping that trick. I'm screaming. I got growl towels. I didn't even have my media credential a few days because I didn't want to. I wanted to cheer and I wanted to be a part of like the fans and the experience and rooting them on. I'm like, we got too many damn people in the locker room anyway. Here, let's go play. I'm gonna hang out with y'all, drink some big beers, and let's go. And that was literally the most excitement that we've had around the city. It feels like in a while, man. I mean, the whole city was together. Everybody was grit and grind. Growl towels were everywhere. Hell, dude, people were saying fast food, and I know they lie and tasted good at that time. Ain't never been to a fast food restaurant and like that. I don't even eat fast food, so never mind, I don't eat that crap. But I want those days back. I also want to get back to where, bro, Ja was box office and must-see TV. Like every night, you never know what he could do. He could go off for 40 on your face. He could do a dunk where he literally teabags a gentleman, literally midair on a basketball court in front of thousands of fans. Like, it's amazing. I want that back. And I still am not a T.I. fan. I'm not a Tony.
He didn't give you a reason to be.
He hasn't given me a reason. Hopefully he can this year. Hopefully you can figure it out. And he like, you need to unite a locker room and have them playing for one cause. And that's team basketball and a goal to make the playoffs and get everybody around this program paid, get everybody around this basketball team and like all that BS from LeBron and I don't like Memphis. Just all the crap that we've had to listen to the last 3 years. It'd be nice to watch this team go out there and just start whipping other teams' ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want that.
Yeah.
I would love for the Lakers to come to this house or wherever LeBron plays next year because we don't know and just pimp him. I want to root for this team so bad, and I feel like with Carlos Boozer, they got the safest pick in the draft.
Cameron.
Did I say Carlos? Damn it. Sorry, Dad. Your son, Cameron Boozer, is a pimp, 6'9" and a quarter, but like with no shoes on, 7-foot wingspan. He's 255 pounds.
Three-level score.
He had a better shuttle time from Braden Burris from Arizona and my man Keaton Wagler, who was the 5th overall pick.
Yeah.
Like he can do a lot. You put him with a big ass crazy man, Zach Edey, as long as you ain't riding Datsuns. Like, get a big ass car, get a stretch limo or something, bro. Stretch out. How'd you get in that thing? No wonder your ankle hurts.
Not the Datsun,
Dude, I don't even know how his knees fit.
You could have hit him at least with the Cole Brown Pacer.
Man, he's the one who was driving a Datsun. Not me. But I want this team to be great. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that after Tuesday, I liked Boozer. I did not know who AC Slater was other than Mario Lopez. And now I've even gotten to like listen to quote basketball people and they're like, look, he's 6'9". We're not looking at him, we're looking to him to be a do everything kind of guy. Something you don't have to draw anything. He's going to set the screens. He's going to rebound. He's going to come in there and fill a role. He's been a pro.
Ski mask workers.
Ski mask work. Yes. Then the thing though I got where like everything went buck wild for me is I was like 5-second round picks. Who gives a damn about 5-second round picks in the future?
Future, right.
I was like LeBaron Philon. I was like, I was talking about guards and blah, blah, blah. And then he brings in Beef Stew with 3 second round picks from Detroit. And I'm just like, oh, I like that because now we got somebody who's got a little bit of grit and grind. KCP's going to be back. He's a veteran who's got a little grit and grind. Cedric Coward, Jalen Wells have been great the last, both of their rookie years and Jalen Wells' second season. They are playing fine. We're still looking for Gigi to turn that corner. We haven't even talked about what Santi Aldama's role will even be on this bad boy. Like, there are enough pieces to make a playoff run and to get back to where this team feels good if 12 gets his mind right. If T.I. actually doesn't play hockey and plays basketball. I mean, that 4-minute in, 4-minute out crap is stupid. Hey, he just got cooking. Oh my God. It's like, remember NBA Jam or whatever that game was? He's on fire. When Tim Hardaway in the Miami Heat, when Tim Hardaway was on fire, are you going to go sit his ass down?
What?
No, dude, the ball's on fire, literally. Right. And you see it, T.I., you dumbass. You sitting closer than anybody. And you're like, hey, come on, man. You just made 4 shots in a row. We got to get you a little breather,
Get you a
buddy.
breather.
Come on, little guy.
Now, see, that part of it is like where we praise Zach Kleiman for his work in the draft.
But we haven't
direction-
developed anything, taken it to
Thank
another
you.
level, and we've also had everybody injured because I don't know if it's just the fact that they keep eating a bunch of pork all day, and I don't know if they get fried chicken.
They need T.I. in Portland because he doing hockey style
Grilled
rotations
chicken.
and they doing hockey style hiring with their coaches.
This is very true.
So they need to send T.I. to Portland.
And see, you like you mentioned yesterday, you go across the water, you bring this dude back, and you hire him to be the top assistant.
Dude, you replaced
On what you
TJ,
meant as a
so you
lame
literally
coach.
you castrated that season last year before it started
what I'm
by
saying.
bringing his replacement in.
This is why when people going on and on,
And he's
about-
from Finland, bro. You're telling me we got to find a Finnish dude to like coach our basketball team, please?
This is why when people going on and on about Ja's injuries and whatnot, I'm like, okay, the injury is not just with Ja, but then let's look at the direction that this thing just spent in a whole different direction in one season. And y'all are telling me that's not stupid? That's stupid as hell. And this is why if that Taylor Jenkins season last season here broke down the way that it broke down.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't want him here, okay, that's fine, fire him. But don't wait till you get to April going into the playoffs and then make that move like that. And then you start breaking your team out after that. Desmond Bain gets traded. All this other stuff. People going on and on about
Dylan
the
the
injuries
villain.
with Ja. Y'all don't remember when
Gave up
Steven
on
Adams
Steven
was
Adams
told
when he was-
that he probably wasn't going to play no more,
Yeah.
but he ended up playing again.
Right.
So we got a lot of
You
malpractice
know, the first
going
time
on.
Chas ever saw Steven Adams.
Started with Lurch, huh?
So it's the first time we sat in Mr. Moss's seats, which are next to the players.
Mhm.
Like they walk out literally, when you're sitting there, you're like, "Yo, what up, dog?" Chas, they all walk out. She's so excited, like she's never been that close. She's going crazy. She's like, "Oh my God, oh my God." And then Steven Adams walks back and she did not say anything anymore. Her mouth just stayed open like this big, like she looked like she was catching flies.
Her head went up.
No, her head went up and then it went down. And I know she didn't mean it, but she turned around and said, "Oh my God, how big is his penis?" I said, "Babe, shh. Not bigger than mine. I got the Apex RF treatment at Bluff City Health and Wellness. You can get the same thing. Go to Bluff City Health and Wellness right now, and you can be bigger than Steven Adams. You can be like Johnny Radio. Bluff City Health and Wellness, Apex RF treatment, no needles, no surgery, no pain, no problems. Just all that blood flow right to where you need it when you need it. And it gives you confidence because I want to tell you right now, you get into the box to hit. It's baseball season, baby. Do you want to look like you're Barry Bonds about to kill somebody and take that ball yard? Or do you want to look like you're up there and one of those little dudes from the Little Giants scared to death? If you're scared, you ain't going to hit it. And you want to hit it. And you want to hit it out the park so you can do it again. Talking baseball now. And back to Bluff City Health and Wellness. Go get the Apex RF treatment again. Bluff City Health and Wellness. It's confidential. Nobody will even know. And when you got that big old bottle of pills, bro, a girl comes over and she's like, he don't work. Or like I told you, you got divorced late in the game. This happened to one of my homies. I won't call him out by his name, Scott. But he had a date. He had a date. He was married like 17 years. Gets divorced and he's my age. So he's almost 50. Like the dating game for a 50-year-old dude on that Tinder stuff is dangerous. At least it was dangerous for me. He's ugly. But he finally got him a date. I mean, he finally found one. He swiped and swiped and swiped, and every one of his were swiping where he was saying yes, but nobody swiped back towards him. And finally he gets one. He got his first date. He's excited. He gets a little nervous. He's like, "Man, I got to take a Xanax, man. I can't be all nervous before this date." Goes out, has a couple glasses of wine. Doesn't want the girl, if he does get her back to the crib, to just see a bottle of pills, Man, he hides them. Problem is, Xanax and alcohol don't mix, bro. That's a mind eraser. And I'm not talking about Kahlua vodka and club soda. For bartenders and alcoholics out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you can't remember where they are. You got the girl back. It's the first time. He's like, oh my God. And he couldn't find him. And he didn't work. Man, get rid of that BS. Apex RF is the real deal, Holyfield. Bluff City Health and Wellness is the only place to get it. Check them out, and you can thank me later, especially you ladies. Now, back to the Grizzlies. I've been telling y'all what I like. Now, y'all need to tell me when you look around at the West, do they actually have a chance to be? And I mean, if they're in the play-in is one thing, I would really like to be around that 6 range. I think I don't know why that's not realistic. I'm not saying they're Oklahoma City. I'm not saying they're San Antonio. But I'm saying, damn it, you should be able to compete.
Before I give way to these two gentlemen, I truly cannot answer that until we get the count.
Yeah. But can you just lie to me?
I can make up some, yeah. I mean, for what you got now, if it's healthy, as currently constructed, for what you're asking for, you can get there.
I'm not trying to be like, listen.
It's not unrealistic at all.
Dallas has a new coach, won 26 games. I know they got a little bitty coop down there, and they brought Sweet Dusty May. Chick-fil-A managers everywhere applying to NBA jobs. New Orleans sucks, yo. You know, Houston is going to be good, and San Antonio is going to be great. Like, if we're not third in the Southwest Division minimum, then
New Orleans won't suck for too long, though. Joe Dumars running this show. It won't last that long.
Joey D, man, he's going to make them mean and physical like Detroit.
You got Jamal Mosley as his head coach. Fresh start there. You got some young guns. They're going to be all right, but better get them now. You know?
And what do you think about Minnesota going to be next year with hooking up Ant and LaMelo?
I'll let them give way.
I like it. LaMelo, I think LaMelo is fun to watch. And with Anthony Edwards being as explosive as he is, he'll have somebody to contribute from a ball handler standpoint. I think that's where they fell short this past season.
Well, that's one thing. He's worn out. He does everything.
Yeah. They fell short because he was getting trapped. He was getting pressured, and he just had nobody to take the ball and be like, all right, I'm going to run the show. I'm going to free up guys. And I don't think Julius Randle was as aggressive as he should have been, so he didn't take off pressure. But I think
that's why his ass is gone.
Yeah. With LaMelo there, you also get more production from Jaden McDaniels because he doesn't have to help out bringing the ball up. And then you still have Mike Conley coming off the bench to give LaMelo a breather in those minutes. And then just on the defensive side, LaMelo will be in a more serious situation. He won't be in Charlotte where they're like chasing down or giving up fast break layups to go out and shoot a three. There's going to be a more serious brand of basketball over in Minnesota because they have championship aspirations. They were, I believe they were like 1 or 2 pieces away from going and getting it done. They just didn't have an answer for the Spurs' young core, which Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, and Carter Bryant, those guys like that. But I think with LaMelo, they have a chance to compete.
Io will lock you down.
Mm-hmm.
McDaniels and Gobert. You know, Gobert's a worst defensive player of the year other than Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah. Just, help defense, block shots.
Melo, don't shoot the one leg three playing for Chris Finch. You will not.
But call me crazy.
I'm glad you brought up Jaden McDaniels, Jameer, because I can see Melo and Jaden McDaniels almost having that Brandon Miller LaMelo relationship. And really getting more point production out of Jaden McDaniels, because I think I think Perk said it, that every year Jaden McDaniels continues to get better on the offensive end.
Yeah, he does.
And he's already been there on the defensive end from even a season ago when him and Nickeil Alexander-Walker had to guard SGA the whole series.
Yeah.
Does LaMelo Ball actually, do you think Mike Conley can actually also be that, the guy who's been in the league since like probably before your ass was born?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's a vet. Do you think there's
before I was born? I ain't that young.
Maybe him. I mean, Mike been playing so damn long. Greg Oden was playing basketball.
It'll be season 20 for Mike.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Y'all are young.
Yeah, we were young for sure.
Man.
But I can see Mike Conley coming off with Io and Io being the 2 for when them 2 on the court, Mike Conley bring it up with his ball handling, with his veteran skills and knowledge.
I was more talking about helping him LaMelo mature, like the funny, like you saw him in the middle of the street. He's kind of funny, dog. Like I ain't gonna lie, he just dumb and funny.
He's just having fun.
He's just always having fun. Yeah, but I'm saying though, but Ant's all Ant wants to do is he's got
Ant
that.
kicking
I
it
want to
too.
win.
But Ant
I
don't win,
want
no.
to win.
Yeah.
Mike's that vet. Do you
Yeah.
think they could take the talent of 6'7" LaMelo with all his skills and maybe actually get him to focus a little bit more on basketball?
That light skin stuff LaMelo was doing in Charlotte, it's about to be null and void around all them guys.
Yeah,
I think-
Chris Finch ain't going for
but
it.
they
That's
said
what I was
you
thinking.
got
He's serious.
you got COVID test, paternity test, and driver's test on the same team with each other now.
Hey, the people in Charlotte, they definitely glad on the highways that LaMelo's out of Dodge,
Look.
though. Cause he was
COVID test, paternity test for. So we got Rudy Gobert, we got Ant, and what was the other one?
Driver's test.
And LaMelo's driver's test. Oh, that is so funny. I'm gonna Jared. That was
cold.
I can't take credit for that one. I seen that on Facebook.
That's
Somebody
still
said
so good.
they said name the duo for LaMelo and Ant. I said VDA, viewer discretion advised, because the post conferences, the press conferences, they about to be wild.
Yeah, and I think Minnesota too. They got enough coming off the bench. Obviously, you give up Naz Reid in that trade, but you still got to look at it. You got an electric young guy in Terrence
I
Shannon
like
Jr.
him too.
Yeah.
Who, man, when he came into the league, went to college, all that stuff that was hanging on his head, and the fact that he's still able to play and do the things that he's done.
I want
Wait
him
till he
here.
lets. Wait, now that that's all behind him,
Yeah.
I think you're going to see him start to actually. He's found his role. He's been playing. I think he's going to start shining. And this is a guy who can put the whole. I mean, one thing about basketball, if you can put the ball in the bucket, they're going to find a spot for
They
you.
got a spot for you, baby.
And it's just it's gonna be interesting to see too with the way the money is now and how everybody wants to get paid and like feeling like guys to watch like Dylan Harper once his rookie contract is up. I believe he'll be on the move because you won't prioritize him over Wemby, and then like I'm not sure if they would prioritize him over Castle. I think personally he should have played more in his finals run because he. Not saying he should have started, but me being the similar type of player as in the aspect of coming off the bench and providing a spark for a team and like just simply not getting the extra burn that you need. I think if teams start to realize that, then teams will start to like reach out to the Spurs and like offer them stuff to try to get him back, because honestly he got looked over and he shouldn't have been. And he brought something to that team that had he not given them, it would have been a sweep. I think they would have gotten swept by the Knicks in the finals.
Hey, you touched on something that people really got to remember going forward. The days of carrying 3 max players, they ain't doing it no more. Because they doing everything they can to avoid the second apron. And then on top of that, they really don't want you to, like, when you get to your max, they don't want you to get the super max. You know, that's how they really look at how they are doing with, like Jalen Durant, his contract.
Dude, over in Detroit.
The
Yeah, we
coaches
didn't even
are
mention
soft.
that. I forgot, man.
You know, they
You know how
stalled
easy my brain is on a
because,
Friday.
You know, these owners are not trying to pay this.
Is he really going to be out of Detroit?
I
They
just-
really going to do a sign and trade with him or something?
I'm glad you brought up Jalen Durant. I got something that Johnny had like, because I was thinking about Jalen Durant and Wendell Carter. 2 Eskimo brothers are now teammates in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, hold
Kyle
on.
Kuzma and Tyler Hero.
Oh, that is awesome. And you know Wyndham Clark, by the way, speaking of Eskimo brothers, he could at least have a little bit of clout. He could say things instead of crying on bar stools about Baker Mayfield
Baker
stole
Mayfield
my
guy,
girlfriend. You should say, man, he's my Eskimo brothers, but he got sloppy seconds. We're back in 2 shakes. Don't you dare touch that dial. We got Mo Schefter, don't we? Mo money, mo women, mo taxes, mo problems. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
You have opinions?
I think it's over.
Of course you do.
I don't think it's that simple.
Everyone does.
I got all the answers.
Hit us up on the Sissy's Log Cabin listener line at 360-8255.
Hey everybody, June is about baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and a new All-Star Chevrolet. Because staycation or vacation, it begins right here in Olive Branch. So let's see how low your payments can go. Come to All-Star and see what 0% financing for 5 years on all these new Silverados will do for you. Because your good credit deserves it. Military and first responders, you get an extra $500 bonus. And All-Star Chevrolet has pre-owned makes and models for any budget. Price in the 10s, 15s, or 20s. Or you can go big with a Tahoe. Traverse with the third row seating. Corvette Stingray? Oh yeah. Pre-owned Silverados? They always got them. And for your commercial and fleet needs, All-Star Chevy is a top-rated business elite dealer. Express Cargo and Express Passenger Vans, they are there in Olive Branch. And if you have any vehicle you want to sell, bring it here to All-Star Chevy in Olive Branch and get the most money for it today. Together, let's drive. Don't miss the best sale of the summer event going on right now in Olive Branch at All-Star Chevrolet, or go to allstarautogroup.com.
Hey, you ready to bang? Bangers Pickleball in South Haven is now open with 10 courts, a restaurant, and 3 bars. New to pickleball? No problem. Take a free Bangers 101 class to learn. Bangers offers a great time for everyone, and there's no membership required. Bangers even has events for you non-pickleballers like mahjong, trivia, whiskey, and wine tasting. Bangers Pickleball has it all. All the rage, all the fun, all for you. Please dink responsibly at Bangers Pickleball, 6787 Snowden Lane, South Haven, Mississippi. Let's bang.
Chris Price here with Metro Builders. If you were anywhere in the Mid-South lately, you felt it. High winds, hail, and storms rolling through hard. And here's the truth. If your roof took a hit, you may not see it yet. Hail and wind damage shingles can compromise your roof, opening the door for water intrusion. And once it gets in, the damage spreads fast. Ceilings, walls, insulation, even mold. That's why the sooner we inspect, the less damage you risk. Right now, Metro Builders has teams all over Memphis performing free inspections, handling same-day repairs, and providing emergency water mitigation services if needed. We'll show you exactly what we see, document everything, and help you take action before a small problem becomes a big one. Don't wait until you see water inside. Call me, 901-375-1717. That's 901-375-1717, or book your inspection online at metrobuildersmemphis.com. That's Metro Builders Memphis. We don't just build, we build world class.
Encore flavor, Corky's barbecue. We're cooking it up, down home way. Hickory smoke flavor like the good old days.
Hey y'all, Jimmy Stovall here with Corky's Barbecue. Catering is our specialty. Memphians have trusted Corky's to cater their events for 40 years because we make it easy for you and delicious for your guests. Whether it's 50 people or a crowd of thousands, our experienced team comes to your location, sets up, serves, and ensures everyone enjoys a Corky's all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet starting at only $7.99 per person. You can't beat it. With 40 years of experience, it's easy to see why customers choose Corky's time and time again for all of their catering needs. Visit Corky'sBBQ.com to book us for your next party.
Encore flavor, Corky's barbecue.
The only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It's Friday, baby, and I'm excited. I got a big weekend planned of doing nothing. No, I'm going to do a bunch of damn yard work. I can promise you that.
Oh, when you see that temperature, you might change your mind.
Man, I need to get a good sweat in, man. What you talking about? I'm back on that health kick, son.
Man, make sure you drink about 9 Gatorades before you get rolling, bro.
After I poison myself on Monday, I'm hydrated, son.
It's going to be 101 this weekend, bro.
Dude, I've been looking forward to it. Yeah, baby, get a little sweat on. But I'll tell you one thing, if people are out there sweating, you know what usually happens when they sweat? They start to stink. Odors, man, BO, that stuff's nasty, right? But, man, if you're a business owner, I want you to think about what happens if they walk in your business and it stinks. Like, now you can protect what matters most. With EnviroMaster Services. EnviroMaster is a health and safety company providing complete disease prevention, odor control programs for commercial properties and restrooms. Don't take a chance. Let EnviroMaster kill the germs that kill your business. Right now, EnviroMaster is protecting over 300 Memphis area customers. So let EnviroMaster protect your business. Call 901-500-5361. That's 901-500-5361. That's my homie, Dennis Dixon. Or you can just go online, enviro-master.com. But don't miss out on it, because if it stank, I'm leaving. I promise you that. It's called the Figure 8. You go down and you come right back up. You ever had that happen to you? Woof. That was a summer story that I don't think I can get to right now. I got my man Mo Schefter who's on the line. What's up, Mo? How's life on this beautiful Friday?
Hey, man, I couldn't ask to be better, brother. As always, gratitude is abundance, and I am ecstatic to be talking to you beautiful gentlemen today.
Well, I'm going to say I agree with you. Gratitude is abundance. It's how you look at everything. Like I say, life's peaks and valleys, how you handle the valleys to get back on top of the peaks. I will tell you, though, I had to go outside and meditate, do yoga, and smoke a lot of indica last night after that USA game. So I had a free play for $100. So I went buck wild. And I was like, you know what? It's a free $100 free play for all the you know what I mean, the hockey stuff. I didn't want to say hockey. It's football. Thank you. I had Mexico. They won. I had the Netherlands. They won. I had under 5.5 goals with Turkey and the USA. I had the Seattle Storm also, and I think the W. The Las Vegas Aces got there. I had you're going to laugh when I say this, Round Rock Express. I had so many dumb, stupid games. I was playing like a maniac. And all of a sudden, the only bet I need to come in is USA. 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 And to come back on that $100 bet, let's just say it was really large. Man.
Yeah.
So here's what I did. When they ended up tying it up with 70 minutes, I parlayed under 5.5 and tie for a chunk.
Oh.
Because then I would offset and I would get, no matter what, I'm going to win at least, let's say, a couple of G's on both sides.
You and Greg Gaston got the same story.
Because I didn't think they were going to lose. After 90 minutes, I'm like, na 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 USA.
I've heard the same story twice.
And then the 7 minutes go out. The 7 minutes go out, and I'm like, blow the freaking whistle. I'm like, the game's over. The game's over. And then somehow the USA falls asleep. They give up a goal in literally the last second of the game, and then time is over. I lose. I cry. I got it out.
He said I cried.
Got it out. Thank you to my friends at Codes Dispensary in Steele, Missouri, only 60 minutes away from Memphis. Go to codesdispensary.com. They have amazing flower. Codes Dispensary is the closest recreational marijuana place, period. It's only 60 minutes away from Memphis. Go to codesdispensary.com, then take your butt to Steele, Missouri, and get your codes on. But I'm fine now, Mo. But I do have to ask you a question. That was basically the B team playing realistically against Turkey. Until Christian Pulisic came in the last 20 minutes and came close 4 times and got me so excited, and then I wanted to cry.
Yeah, I mean, Christian came in for to do some cardio, because he hasn't played, and so Weston McKennie started. He played 85 minutes, which I actually thought was a slight mistake. If the whole idea is to keep everybody healthy and everything, why is your second best player playing 85 minutes? In essentially a game that you went into it knowing, okay, it's somewhat meaningless. And then I heard at the end of the game, I can't remember if it was Twellman or Donovan that was calling the game. But they said now it's a different tone. Now it changes momentum. And I, with all due respect, could not disagree more. I don't think this changes any feeling for the USA, especially when you consider their best defensive player was in there. It was 9 different starters, including the goalkeeper. So and Turkey, they had something to play for.
Because they have to go back to the country and they had 0 points. But the thing is, they still gave it that last goal, and it really ticked me off, and that did suck. But I think the thing I'm wondering, because I keep hearing them talking about the mentality, because they seem to lose to all those teams over in Europe. Is that is that what he was talking about? Because I didn't really listen after the goal. Did I lose you?
Sorry, can you hear me?
I got you back, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was on mute and I couldn't find my phone. So again,
I mean, was Donovan trying to say something about like basically a mentality against that type of team because they're like they just don't beat the?
I don't think so. I think it was more so just about momentum. You know?
Yeah, I ain't worried about that. They were already looking. They have a knockout game against Bosnia.
Right, and that's going to be that's a perfect round of 32 game for the USA. It's I don't want to call it a warm up by any means, but what I'm saying is it's a good transition into what's coming because Bosnia is to be respected. They're physical, they play well defensively, but again, I think once you have Pulisic out there, McKinney, Richards is back on there, who is one of the best center backs in this tournament. The way he's been playing, he's just a big physical presence as well. I think once you got the full lineup on there, you're going to see this U.S. team has a different mentality. And there was a couple players last night that emerged, in my opinion, like, this is a guy that we can bring in when the defense has some tired legs, like Aronson. I think Aronson, if you start bringing him in, like the 74th minute, when legs are tired, and he's a young player, but he's got drive, man. He loves to push the ball upfield. So I think there was more positive than negative for the USA team.
Especially, I think the fact that Pulisic got out there and got just a little bit of running, and now you got to feel like he's going to be a full go for Bosnia.
Listen, it's like you get a full Sunday, and then they tell you we ain't got no cherries or we ain't got no sprinkles. Okay, no problem. I'm still going to enjoy this Sunday. I don't like sprinkles personally anyways. But that's all last night really was. I understand it would have been great. Sure, yes, the USA won all three group games. That would have been great, no doubt. But more importantly, they won their group. They got to rest their starters, and their all-star was able to come in a relatively low-pressure situation, all things considered, and get some cardio in, get some flow in. So I think the USA gets into the round of 32 truly as one of the strongest teams in this tournament right now.
Damn Skippy. I like
we
to
just
hear
gotta
it. Now,
be real.
Okay, when you say got to be real, who are the teams that, like, what pedigree of team? Who are you comparing them with? Who do you think's above them, and who do you think they're right there with?
Ooh, who do I think is above them? I mean, look.
I mean, is there a team out there like? I mean, Argentina and Messi. I mean, that's kind of said, right? They're the defending champs, aren't they?
Argentina, France, Spain. I want to say England, Portugal,
yeah, but
with the way
I don't know,
played.
man. They look weird. Oh, and did we ever figure out who that dude who looks like he could just like break faces and should be a tight end, and he looks like he should be in Peaky Blinders and beating people up?
Yeah, I lost his name now. Was it Klein?
Maybe. All I know is he just looks like he's definitely somebody that I don't want to run onto the mean streets of London back in the day.
Oh, this is gonna bother me now. Declan Rice.
That's
Declan Rice.
That dude
he plays for Arsenal. Declan Rice.
Yeah, he's a tough SOB. I like the way he plays football.
So, here's what I'll say. Right, I'm gonna say a lot without saying nothing. Kind of like Brian Windhorst. Does the USA have a chance? Yes. Is it realistic? No. But they got a chance. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. I got you.
To me, there's the big three in France, Spain, and Argentina, and then after that, it's who shows up that day, and who's attacking the net, because it's all about goals. It's all about goals. It's a simple game. Can you score more goals than the other team?
Well, it seems like we got a ton of games today. By the way.
Oh yes.
I mean, they start at 2:00 here Central Time. You got Norway and France. France is minus 200. The total's 3.5. Senegal and Iraq at 2:00 as well. Out of the 2:00 games, I got my app out. I need a comeback. Do you like either one of these games, and why? I mean, like Norway's 2-0.
Yeah, and Norway, again, Holland is a perfect example of what a superstar can do.
They got good weed over there too, and the Van Gogh Museum. And the lady, I went to what house? Helen Keller's? No. Which house did I go to? Who was the lady that lived in the house? Anne Frank.
Anne Frank.
And the house of Anne Frank's there as well. Oh, in the red light district. Don't forget red light district.
If you would have said attic, I would have got it.
So yeah, I should have said attic. You're right. And Lynn, the canals are great. The bud is really good. And Umaguma Cafe, now named after the Pink Floyd thing, they serve the best mushroom tea in Holland. But I got to take a quick break. We're talking football with Mo Schefter. We're back in 2 Shake Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Moving is stressful, but Black Tie Moving can take the worry out of the process. Whether you're moving across town or across country, moving your home or your office, your personal moving concierge from Black Tie Moving will work with you to design a plan that perfectly fits your budget and needs. And they're available 24/7 to answer any questions you have. Give Black Tie Moving a call at 901-316-6196 or go to blacktiemoving.com/Memphis to get your personal, no obligation quote from the moving experts at Black Tie Moving.
Looking for that perfect piece that says forever? As did Grammy winner Lainey Wilson for her engagement. Discover the elegance of Holly Winter fine jewelry in Germantown. From stunning custom designs and engagement rings to timeless gifts she'll treasure for years, Holly Winter offers personalized service and beautiful fine jewelry for every occasion. Visit Holly Winter Fine Jewelry at the Shops of Forest Hill on Poplar, where Memphis finds sparkle, style, and something truly special. Holly Winter Fine Jewelry, 9155 Poplar, Suite 18.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes and special diets with vegan and gluten-free options available. Convenience and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
Marty McNate's on vacation, but passed along some exciting deals at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown's Volkswagen Driver Days event. If you're looking for sporty, we Gossett 2026 Jetta S. Just $249 a month. $249 a month for Jetta S. Luxury just got a new definition in 2026 Tiguan 2.0 TS. Now $269 a month. Brand new Tiguan S $269 a month. Plus 2026 Atlas SE. Only $329 a month. That's only $329 a month for a brand new Atlas SE. Marty McNate will be waiting for you at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown, 7420 Winchester Road. Online, GossettVWG.com, and remember, your future's what you make it. If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
Atlas TC 564,681, MSRP 41,911, Jetta TMO 312,217, MSRP 25,791, Tiguan TMO 43,763, MSRP 32,881. Includes all rebates and incentives. Must be financed through Volkswagen Credit PF 895. Excludes tax title license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Offer in 6/30/26. Dealer stock only.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. We got Mo Schefter. He's always just blessed. He's always got a great attitude, and he's always like. And by the way, when you think positive, when you see yourself and good things coming, you manifest that junk. Good things will come. Good people will come around you. I'm telling you, Mo Schefter, tell him.
Amen, brother. That was beautifully said. Couldn't have said it better.
Now,
the law of attraction, you know?
The law of attraction. And, hell, I don't even know. That's how we probably all found each other. Now, the thing I wanted to ask you is we've been talking a whole lot of soccer and football and all that good stuff. I'm kind of curious, man. You are the NFL guru. Like the man, the myth, the living legend. I want to know, did you hear about Caleb Williams saying that in an interview? Is this more like, I always wonder, is this like his team, what the team wanted him to say, or maybe his people, or is this him just coming off the cuff and being real? Because sometimes I can't tell whether Caleb's being real or not. And what I mean by that is, like, if this is true, you better watch out at FL, because he said, the first 2 seasons, especially, last year under Ben Johnson's offense, he said, I was still so lost in it. I was learning, and it's one of the most difficult offenses to understand. He said there's so much verbiage and all this stuff, and he said he just wasn't quite, like what he thinks he can be now. And now he says he's got a complete grasp on the entire offense. Ben Johnson and him are on one damn page. And if that's true, I mean, that's a perfect answer. Is it real is what I want to know.
I think it's 100% real. I think it's 100% real. And I'm going to give you
that scares the hell out of me, because he was really damn good last year, bro.
Yeah, he was. But, and Ham knows this, and I said this even on the radio more than once, like, I have a lot of criticism about Caleb Williams. I do too. And it was very similarly when Mahomes was throwing, it seems like 3 touchdowns a season. I was still the one saying, like, yo, yeah, this dude is on his way to potentially dethrone Brady. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But besides from the accomplishment, there's still more to his game that he needs to polish. And everybody called me crazy, and that's okay. I don't court popularity. Again, J-Ham knows this. Fast forward to like the 4th or 5th season, and Pat Mahomes comes out and says, I feel like I'm finally understanding the offense. I feel like I'm finally getting better with my fundamentals. And people laughed at him, but that's 100% sincere. Because when you watch the film and dissect it, you see it. It's glaring. So all these throws that are magical are great, but you see so many frustrated throws from Caleb Williams. You see so many easy
like the
completions.
interception that, like, I keep thinking about last year in the corner, like when he just gave up.
Yes.
You can't do that.
And again, I'm not calling him lazy. He's got lazy fundamentals. He's definitely not lazy. But he's got lazy fundamentals, and it's just simple things.
He likes to throw off his back foot.
Exactly.
Drives you crazy.
And you've been learning golf, right? Like, you know all about weight distribution now. If you golf, if you box, if you play quarterback, if you're a baseball pitcher, you know all about weight distribution. All those things affect trajectory and accuracy and velocity. You know this. So with Caleb, I think this is genuine. And then I also go back to last year. Do you think
he could be similar to a Jeff George? Because Jeff George had all the all-arm talent of the history of the world. He could throw a damn missile 70 yards off his back foot, but the problem was he threw off of his back foot, threw interceptions constantly, and was also an ass.
And with all due respect to Jeff George, Caleb Williams is a much better athlete.
I know, but I'm talking about, like, Jeff George it never seemed like he would play within an offense, even though he had a hose. I'm saying he just always was off script. That's why coaches were always pissed at him, and that's why he's always screaming at his teammates on the sideline and looked like a miserable man at like 28.
100%. And the only reason I bring up the athlete part of it, Johnny, is because Caleb can get away with more because of his athleticism, whereas Jeff George was getting tracked down on the regular.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason I bring up the athleticism when it comes to Caleb. And the last point I'll make, last year he was in an interview with Brian Baldinger, and Baldy asked him a simple question about the offense. And Caleb couldn't answer it. Like, he kind of skirted around it, went around the bush, or whatever you want to say. But to me, that was very glaring because he was still grasping the offense. So I 100% think what he said is genuine.
More likely to bounce back, Detroit or Green Bay? Do you trust more in Jeff George and that ridiculous offense? Or do you trust a little bit more in maybe Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love trying to maybe figuring it out?
Okay, so Jared Goff, right? Not Jeff George.
Oh, Jared Goff. Did I say Jeff George?
Yeah, you good, brother.
You know
good,
I'm
you
thinking
good.
about Jared
Nah,
Goff.
yeah, I know.
Play
you
action
know,
ass.
So I'm going to answer your question, but not with the options you gave me. My answer to your question is I trust the culture of Dan Campbell more than the culture of Matt LaFleur.
I'm with you.
And you know what I'm saying?
And the fact that you got like Penei Sewell and you draft Blake Miller, like they're going to protect him. I always love the fact that they have a great offensive line because you can't do anything if you can't block. Trust me, ask my man Ashton Genty in Las Vegas. But with Jahmyr Gibbs, Isaiah Pacheco, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, you go offensive line, Jared Goff, the culture of Dan Campbell. You know they're going to be able to, physically run the ball down your throat and do that play action. And you'll see Amon-Ra St. Brown, bam, 22 yards, booyah to you all the time.
Yep. Now, there's two things. One's positive, one's negative, and I don't want to get into it unless you do. Number one, Detroit is going to win more games simply because they're going to have more games where they can simply outscore other teams,
Yep.
But number two, the one thing we do got to keep in mind with Detroit is they're probably going to be without their best cornerback moving forward. So, yeah. I don't know if you heard about that or not.
I have not. I didn't even realize that. So you're telling me that, did you say corner or safety? Like Arnold?
Corner. Yeah, bro.
Nuh-uh.
You didn't hear about
Arnold's
this?
out? No, I hadn't.
Allegedly, he is facing 4 counts of kidnapping and 4 counts of armed robbery.
You hear about
What?
that? This was yesterday morning, yeah.
Bro.
This happened right here in Tampa,
Hold on.
too.
Wait a second. You're talking about the kid out of Alabama, right? Cornerback?
Yeah, bro. Yup. The kid that I called the next great corner in this league.
Bro, he was just like, what? That was just drafted. That was last
he's
year's
entering his
rookie
third
last. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. You are down there. Can you fill me in a little bit more?
So,
I had no idea we were going here, buddy. But I love live radio.
So,
I love also
mind
being
you-
oblivious. I get so excited when I learn something.
I'm gonna just preface everything by saying this is what I'm hearing. I am not. This is just what I'm hearing, and also
Here's what I say:
read
reckless
from.
speculation.
Well, this is from the Associated Press and
Okay.
ESPN, and I talked to somebody here locally who's at the very least affiliated with law enforcement. So, where she interacts with them. I'll just say that. Anyways, so the story goes he had this Airbnb down in Largo, which if you got millions of dollars and you're gonna get an Airbnb, go to Clearwater. Don't go to Largo. That's just my opinion. That's the first problem.
Yeah.
Second thing. So he had this party, and apparently what they described was adult teenagers robbed some jewelry of his. He went and reported it to the police. For some reason, and this is why I always say these young athletes, have some better people around you. For some
Tell
reason,
me that he did not go after these kids and
bro, he decided to play Phil Leotardo from The Sopranos.
Oh, damn.
He lured these kids into this room. A couple guys came out and beat him. There's video of it being sent to Arnold. There's messages of Arnold coordinating this whole thing. One of the kids is in the hospital. It's a bad situation from everything we're reading.
My gosh.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Any way you spin it, it's a sad story.
It's sad when anybody does something that stupid. One, don't steal. Two,
Right.
If somebody does steal, do what you did originally, report it to the police. But do not go and don't go John
Like
Wick
why,
on folk.
bro? You left the
You have
police
too much
station.
to lose, man. Like
Exactly.
everybody has too much to lose. It's called your freedom. Like pork
Bro.
shank sucks, and that's what they serve every Friday at the farm. I ain't going back, man.
Somebody need to make an app for these athletes.
Like
called,
what to do?
Called Rationale. And
Jared,
they talk to the
NFL.
app like an AI app, and they talk to the app and they say, "Would
In
this
this
be a
situation.
rational? Would this be a rational decision? What do I have to lose if I go and do this?" And then and let the
God.
contract number be the first thing that pops up.
First thing they
If you
said.
have a lot of money to lose, my guy.
Brother, so I'm going to say two things because I hear the music. NFL has security in every town for the after 10 o'clock hours. In every city, every major city. He's in Tampa. Like, he was 20 minutes from Tampa Bay Stadium. You know what I'm saying? And number two, if this happens to any other young athlete or any young...
Don't think you're Liam Nielsen.
Bro, you reported it to the police. You know who the people are. Like, you're going to get your stuff back. You're going to get your stuff back. You have way more bigger things and bigger people to play for. You have a responsibility. You have an opportunity. I don't know, man. Anyway, there's nobody innocent here, but it's sad. Anyway,
I mean, I don't even know how you get bail if you kidnap some folks. Like, he's
held
still on
without
the plank,
bond right now.
I was going to say, I would believe there's got to be hard to get a bail when you kidnap folk, hold them against their will, and beat them up and pistol whip them and whatever.
Pooh Shiesty Jr.
John, you want to hear the saddest part?
letter. I don't know if they're going to get an FDO. David better.
The man appeared in court yesterday with a suicide smock on.
Good Lord,
bro! And he's being held without bond. And from one thing I know, that the prosecutor has no desire to go lenient with this situation.
No, I can understand. And man, think about it, dude. Like, I mean, not only did you let yourself down, your family down, the entire organization, but all that work that you put in your whole damn life.
Yeah.
You just flushed all that hard work down the toilet because you thought you were freaking Liam Neeson. I don't get it.
And like I said, it's sad any way you spin it. Any way you spin it.
That's what wives are so great for. Chaz, anytime I almost do something stupid, she pulls me back. She looks at me and says, yo, bro, that's dumb. I'm like, oh, thanks, wife. You're the best. Mo, tell everybody what you're working on, what's coming down the pipe, where you're at.
Yeah, we got a few things coming. Views from the 22.
Bunch of stuff coming.
A lot. Yeah, we're resuming content here in the next 2 weeks. We got a podcast on the way. And I got some soccer bets that I'm making today.
Let's
if
do
you're
it.
interested.
I got my app back out.
All right, so I got, in the Uruguay-Spain game, I got over 2.5 goals and Spain winning.
Whoa, over 2.5 goals, Spain winning.
Norway-France, I got over 3.5 goals, and that's all I'm doing.
Wow, so you think they're going to be scoring like billionaires and brothels in this bad boy?
Yeah, it's gonna be some goals in this game. Both teams advance. Doesn't matter what happens today. There's going to be some goals in this game.
I like it.
And then I am taking Cape Verde and Egypt for the win.
Cape Verde plus 155 over Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I'm taking that, baby.
And then you have, what was the other one you said? Egypt over Iran.
Egypt over Iran. Yes,
Egypt
sir.
plus 140 over Iran. Dude, you are the man. Mo, any other ones I'm missing out on?
No, sir. That's it. That's what we got.
Dude, that 3-leg parlay is plus 1,216 if you just went over 3.5, Norway and France, Cape Verde, Egypt. I think I'm missing one. What was your first bet?
Well, I mean, so it was, Uruguay, Spain. Spain as the winner over 2.5 goals.
That's right.
Yeah. And then Cape Verde to win, Egypt to win, and then Norway, France over 3.5 goals.
Let's go, baby. I'm ready for some football. Mo, I'm also ready for you to get back to Views from the 22 and all kinds of stuff when you get to Memphis. I hope you're blessed. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll do it again really damn soon.
Yes, sir. Love y'all, brothers.
That's my homie, Mo Schefter. Late for a break. We're going to be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Oh, yeah. Give me back a little bit of that goodness. You want to turn up the music? That way I can tell everybody about my homie Bill. 901-406-1101. I'm going to save some people. You're sitting here on Friday. You're busted. You're looking at your future, and you're like, I'm going to lose my house. Things are going bad. Not so fast, my friend. You're lucky to be hearing this. Call 901-406-1101. That's 901-406-1101. Any house, any area, as is, as simple as that. Bill at I Buy Houses. Back in 2 shakes. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Be sure to download our Hub 901 app for instant access to Sports 56 and all the Flynn Broadcasting stations from anywhere. Go to the App Store and get the Hub 901 app today.
At Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike, it's the Volkswagen Driver Days event, and it's drivers wanted. If you're looking for sporty, we Gossett 2026 Jetta S. Just $249 a month, $249 a month for Jetta S. Luxury just got a new definition in 2026 Tiguan 2.0 TS. Now $269 a month. Brand new Tiguan S, $269 a month. And right now, Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike's got 2026 Atlas SE, only $329 a month. That's only $329 a month for a brand new Atlas SE. Ready for a new ride? We got you covered at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike, 1875 Covington Pike, or shop online anytime at GossettVWMemphis.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
Atlas TC 564,681, MSRP 41,911, Jetta TMO 312,217, MSRP 25,791, Tiguan TMO 43,763, MSRP 32,881. Includes all rebates and incentives. Must be financed through Volkswagen Credit PF 895. Excludes tax title license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Offer in 6/30/26. Dealer stock only.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-705-9484. 800-705-9484. 800-705-9484.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Paid advertisement for non-attorney spokesperson. Victory Legal Network is not a law firm. Cases may be referred to participating law firms. Compensation is not guaranteed.
Attention parents. Was your baby born premature and then given Similac or Enfamil brand formula in the hospital? Studies now show that premature infants given cow's milk-based baby formula face a much higher risk of developing necrotizing enterocolitis, or NEC. If you or your loved one had a premature baby and was given one of these baby formulas, you may qualify for significant compensation. Visit GoVictory33.com now to see if you qualify. A recent jury awarded $60 million in compensation to the family of a child who developed NEC. Families are now taking action. Visit GoVictory33.com now to see if you qualify for significant compensation. If your baby was given Similac or Enfamil and later diagnosed with NEC, you may qualify for significant compensation, but time is limited. Strict filing deadlines apply, and waiting could mean losing your opportunity for justice. Don't wait. Visit GoVictory33.com today to see if you qualify. That's GoVictory33.com.
Paid for by Victory Legal Network.
Hi, this is Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roof Services. I wanted to take a minute and discuss advertising with you. There are so many websites that list the best service provider in your area. Even the BBB has an accredited list. You know the one thing they all have in common? A company like mine has to pay to get on that list. So that begs the question, can those lists be trusted? You know what can be trusted? History. We've been around for almost 30 years providing customers with the best service and the best products that we possibly can. So if you need a roof, siding, or gutters, give us a call. We'll come talk to you and let you decide for yourself whether or not we know what we're talking about. Fiveash Roof Services. Best products, best warranties, and in many cases, the best price. We're fair, honest, and ethical. 367-0050 or MemphisRoofer.com. 367-0050 or MemphisRoofer.com.
Fiveash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
That is one of those things. When things get too heavy, just call me helium.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Friday, everybody. And you know what? Be blessed. You're not in the clank like poo and brr, brr. And my man Terry and Arnold, who made some very stupid decisions, both of them. Again, you cannot take things into your own hands, and it just proves it because both are in the clank. And my goodness, Terry and Arnold, how do you, my goodness. It's just, you just flushed it. You just flushed it. And I feel like you just flushed Detroit. I mean, last year, what happened to them? Everybody on their grandmother on defense got injured. Kersey Joseph was injured all damn year. And I mean, and now before even the year starts, you use your lockdown number one corner.
Could go in penitentiary.
Man, yes. You don't, like, yeah. He's gonna, well, you're going to find out. Glad you're fast. Better run.
FAFO.
Yep. Now, the other thing,
team's getting formed now.
The other thing is I saw some sad news, too, and I hate doing this because I want everybody to be happy, but, man, Tennessee fans probably are freaking out, and I feel bad for Chaz Coleman. Y'all remember him. He was the very highly touted edge rusher. Now, he's been medically disqualified. He missed the summer workouts. He's been having early absences due to homesickness, mental health issues, NIL pressures. The former four-star recruit, of course, transferred from Penn State in January after a real strong freshman year with 8 tackles, 3 for a loss and a sack, 2 fumble recoveries. And now Tennessee's going to have to defend, and Coach Josh Heupel pretty much, they got Jordan Norman, that youngster, Tyree Weathersby. And, yeah, that's not good for Tennessee already. So, man, we aren't far from football, believe it or not. Can you believe? I mean,
like less than 2
and that's another thing we don't even think about. The homesickness or whatever, I can understand. Like, people go through it. But the NIL pressure is the thing that stuck out for me. And I have to feel like some of that NIL pressure is not just the fact that, like, he's now got money. It's about what he does with that money. And I'm talking about everybody and their grandmother coming out of the woodwork with their hand out. It's got to be hard on that 18-year-old kid, 19-year-old kid. And I'm sure you want to take care of all the people that have been taking care of you and been in your corner and things of that nature. Sadly, that's can't feed everybody, unfortunately. But you know, that's got to be a lot of actual added family pressure and a different dynamic that I didn't even think about. Because, you know, Brendan Sorsley, he's just gambling at damn games, going crazy. I see John Mateer, you know, he's at all the football games, flying around, doing his thing. You know, some dudes handle it different, some dudes don't. But you can't imagine, like, it would be, like, imagine it if it's a situation where you literally all of a sudden are in college, 18 years old, and you got to think about it. If you're getting like $400,000, you're probably the breadwinner in your family for most anybody.
Yep.
Damn.
At 18. It's pressure, bro.
Yeah, it is. I didn't even think about it like that. So hopefully everything's all right with him. But Tennessee.
This is the beautiful part about the happy hour. We think outside the box to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to have to really look at NIL going forward and come up with some
structure.
Some structure for it, for real.
Yeah, and they also, again, and what makes me upset about this is if you're going to give these guys, like, and the things that colleges need to do more often is I'm tired of y'all just doing one thing, and colleges just teach people how to be employees. They don't teach you how to be an employer. They don't teach you how to start a business. They don't teach you how to manage your money unless you're going in there and getting an MBA. And hell, half the time they don't even teach you the right things over there for that. So when you got a kid who's getting all this kind of bread, how about y'all do something, give him, you know, enough resources where he can understand, one, taxes, how much he's going to owe. Again, I told you last year, you know, talking with Savannah, how many dudes for Ole Miss were completely, when tax season came around, we're like, oh, bleep, what? I owe what? It's gone. You know? So, yeah, if we're going to pour all this money on them and they deserve to get paid, let's maybe, you know, set up a situation where they can succeed and figure out how to take care of their family, to put stuff away for their future. Tell them do not go immediately and buy things that depreciate like jewelry and cars. I mean, you go buy a $200,000 necklace, you walk out, that thing's $25,000.
You know, Isaiah Evans did that the other day.
NBA money's different, bro.
But did it and did it for the first round of the draft, but didn't get drafted on Tuesday.
Oh, no. Like the Duke kid?
Yeah.
The little guard for Duke?
Yeah, like
the one that they sent to Minnesota. They got traded to Minnesota with that pick.
Yeah, the big chain. And
it's like the dumb kid that got drafted first in baseball. Took his whole bleeping bonus check and bought $1 million necklace. And I'm going, what?
Yep.
And they he was on MLB Network. They do a great job. I'm watching the legs of Lauren Ashadi and of course, Abby and all that good stuff. I love that show. They know how to do it. And he's like, oh, because I know I'm going to make it. This ain't going to be my first $1 million. You got to go through single A, double A, triple A and get to the majors. And it is hard. And again, I know you are a stud at 18 years old, but when you see a Jacob Mizorowski out there throwing 103 damn miles an hour, let me just tell you something.
Reality sinks in fast.
It's a little different.
Very different.
They just got to start with this money. There's got to be some type of direction with it though, because especially with the later generation of athletes, they're seeing the big name guys in the pro leagues that are going out and doing all this dumb stuff with their money and putting different wraps on their cars and getting all these expensive cars that you don't need, that you can only drive one at a time. And they're not paying attention to the other stuff, like how LeBron James has billions and it's still coming
because he actually surrounded him. He had his homies. Yo, you getting the NBA, you running this. I gotta go. I'm gonna go make money and you gonna figure out how you can, make sure we get all rich.
Bron said he's still using regular YouTube. He don't use YouTube Premium. He ain't doing premium subscriptions or none of that.
Yeah. And he's teaching his people how to fish, man. Yeah, you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. And
facts.
I think with LeBron
Jameer over there, Jefferson giving a little bit of knowledge, a young buck.
Yeah.
And now everybody's got a family like you and Jared that is level-headed and have taught you and your sisters, the importance of work ethic, carrying yourself the right way and doing the right things with your money.
Applying logic.
Think about Antoine Walker, man. He made over $110 million in his career and
he was treating everybody.
Went bankrupt, had to file Chapter 7. What was it, 2-3 years after he was out the league? Yeah. I was like, damn. And then don't forget Vince Young.
Ooh, yeah.
My man was an idiot with his money. Evander Holyfield, remember that time when he made $250 million and had to go file bankruptcy in 2012?
Nature Boy Ric Flair is probably one of the worst.
Heck, Mike Tyson, his first time, he went broke and then came back and made it back.
All right.
But dude, he blew through $300-400 million or something.
Yeah.
Delonte West smoked his.
Yeah.
No, you ain't right.
I don't know if y'all follow Adrian Broner, the boxer. He fell off a little bit. He went broke, and then now he's kind of back in the streaming industry with one of the guys, another boxer. But it's just they did a little thing on him to show what caused him to fall off, and it was his people around him. If you got so many people pulling at you and calling and asking for this and asking for that, but nobody's calling and saying, hey, here's what I borrowed from you. Hey, here's what you gave me. So not saying to be out here if I give you something, you got to give it back. Because if you want to do something out the kindness of your heart, that's up to you. But in a sense, you can't give away everything you earned.
Or teaching, you said, how to fish. Hey, get your family members. Hey, let me start you a business, buy you a car lot. Look at Cooper Manning. He didn't make it. They got Coop in the dead gum buying those big ass car lots, selling them cars. That man had probably as much money, if not more, than Peyton and Eli. He been slinging them junts.
Yep.
What? He found his lane, and they responsible and they doing their thing. So
yeah.
And by the way, speaking of this, just because I'm on it and you're in here and you're young, and I'm just thinking about college football's right around the corner. We're getting ready for media days and all that stuff, and I kind of got a little bit of fever. Football's on. It's the soccer kind, but I say the word football, it makes me think of American football.
True that.
The Brendan Sorsby stuff with him all gambling and them not doing the supplemental draft and all that stuff. Do you think, you're young, you play, do you think there's more of that going on than just say Brendan Sorsby and a few guys in there placing bets?
Yeah. And also it's going deeper than that. It's not just them betting on their teams. It's them fixing games, because it just came out a couple guys from Alabama State men's basketball team, one of them being from here, from the Memphis area.
Tony Matlock Jr.
Yeah. Matlock Jr. and also Amar Knox. And I played middle school basketball with his older brother, Andrew, and it was crazy to see that he was a part of that, because,
Tony wouldn't, just for the record.
It's it's almost like nobody's in it for the sport anymore. Everybody's in it for...
Dude, when something looks easy, it's so hard and tempting. You are being tempted. and you're like, oh, all I have to do is this, and I can get this, and it's.
But that goes into
maturity.
Maturity, but that goes into the business model of American sports,
or the lack of business models in college football.
Because you look at the NBA and how we seeing all these people getting moved around and things of that nature. There's no more dynasties, and anybody and everybody can win the finals.
Not
Because
carrying 3 max contracts no more.
Because the players are worried about the money, and the owners are being cheap.
There you go. That's why the owners are jumping for joy not to having to sign the Supermax.
Right. Like when Jaren Jackson
Yeah.
fell short of the All NBA first team, and they was like, we ain't got a Supermax.
I'm not worried about the professional athletes in the same way.
You know?
I mean, they got that. There's a salary structure. They got a collectively bargain agreement. You know, they make big money. They know what they're doing. They're grown ass people. They have lawyers that are working this. I'm not talking about the NFL, NBA. I'm not talking about pro sports, MLB. I'm talking about how is it that the youngest, most uneducated, the people who have not. And I'm not saying that all young people are dumb, but I can promise you, at 18 years old, I know I was dumb.
Dumb stuff.
I was dumb as a box. I thought the reason you also is so stupid at 18 because you think you know something. And then you get life and it beats your ass.
And this is me and you in our mid to late 40s talking about this. We got that experience to know.
So what I mean is like, how is it like the pro athletes, they have every opportunity and they've gone through, you know, like they have, the organizations do give them, you know, the pros. I mean, they have all kinds of resources for them. But in the NCAA, like, yes, universities will have these resources and maybe like their coaches will talk to them a little bit about something, but are they teaching them realistically, like what to do with their money when they get it? No. Let's get your ass to practice and then.
So we can keep making more of this money as a university.
I'll tell you where a lot of that comes from too. It's like a lot of the kids that are getting the money, they're coming from money already. So like a lot of them have grown up in these like EYBL systems and all of these type of things, and they're getting money, and their parents have had money, and then it's just like, well, I can go do dumb stuff with my money because I know my parents are here for me as a safety net when I fall to them, and I'm like, you know, blow through my money, and then I go run back to mom and dad like, hey, I need this or I need that. So I think it's a lot too on the parents. Like the parents can help out a lot too with keeping them level-headed when it comes to making money.
Do you know how hard, though, it is to to tell an 18-year-old child what to do when you have that much money and you're a parent? Like, that child is 18 years old. They're legally grown. They can tell you to go bleep off.
Yep.
That's the problem.
Yep. Parents want to make
I hate to say it.
Yep.
I was one of those stupid children, and I regret it more than anything. I love my parents. They were so damn good to me. I was a spoiled pain in the ass.
It's the social conditioning of Western philosophy.
Damn. Because mine would have been going regardless at whatever age. Like, nah, you ain't finna do that. not recklessly, no, you know.
Hey, I don't know. I didn't mean to get on this all
it's
that
great
long.
Topic, though, man,
it's just kind of interesting,
relative.
you know. Just you know, and then I had him. He's young. I always wanted to know. I mean, because he's grown up in this betting era. Like it's
wide
like
open betting era.
You know, like since you were in high school, like young, middle school. Like everybody was already betting on these games.
And see, the NFL also, it's like they call on this one.
What was it like, though, with recruiting? Because I'm curious, like you had to have aspirations to go to a D1, and then all of a sudden with NIL, and you see now that they're bringing in 23, 24-year-old men to come and play at these big-time colleges. Just look what Indiana did with Kurt Cignetti. You know, goes out and gets 3-star dudes, finds them when they're full-grown-ass men, 23, 24 years old, brings them in, teaches them a system, bam, 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 thank you, man, they got a title. But it really does undercut the high school athlete. How did the recruiting change from when you were young to when you were a senior? Because NIL has been, 4 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's gone from talent to experience. So it's like, it's not about who's really, so you can have a guy that's 25 plus points per game, you know, does everything right, but he's younger, so he doesn't know. So like he's coming out of high school, he's really good, raw talent, but he doesn't know the ropes of what he's about to go into. Versus you have a guy that's coming from a maybe equal to a higher program that didn't get as much experience, but played at the level.
Do you think those academies like MGM and stuff that like if you're a high school kid and stuff, like you got to get in there, like Coach Les, you need to get around people that are know the game, how it's done, and people who actually care about the kids, like Coach Les.
Yeah, yeah, and it's kind of a gift. And
Is it though? Is it also like, was it kind of disheartening knowing that your chances to go D1 went way slim when NIL came in, but it also had to be exciting that, well, now at least I know I'm gonna get a full ride.
Yeah, it's disheartening, but also
you appreciate the opportunity that you have.
You appreciate it, like when you enjoy doing it. It really doesn't matter. Well, sometimes it does matter where, but when you get to a certain place, like, you know what places you're not willing to go, and you know what things you're not willing to do. But when you can get to a place where you're comfortable and you enjoy being there and enjoy doing what you do, the money, it really, like, there's no amount of money that can take that away from you, really. Because if you truly love it and you get to a point where
But you create the best friends for the rest of your life. You know, you learn discipline. You know, you get your education, and you get an opportunity that not a lot of people get. Being a college athlete, I think people forget how awesome it is. One, how awesome you have to be to be a college athlete,
especially D1.
Yeah.
I mean, just getting into college, damn it, any of them. They are all good. I don't care what level.
Right.
It's just they're freaks in the SEC.
But I just mentioned especially the D1 because
like they're a different level of freak. You know? Yeah. But anyway, I went way too damn long. I got to take a quick break because we got T-Money, we got Brasky who are going to join us. Oh man, I had a couple other questions but damn it. Oh yeah, I wanted to know one quick question for you. So next year, are you a football fan at all?
Yeah.
So do you when you look at all next year's draft looks like quarterback freaking, if you're a pro football team, you're like, oh man, next year's draft, we actually suck this year. At least we can get one of these badasses because it's full of them. Arch is of course out there. You got Trinidad Chambliss. I can go on for days. Is there a dude that you really, really like that you think is going to be the next big thing?
I don't know, man. I'm more of a receivers, like that type of thing.
Oh, so you like Jeremiah Smith in Oklahoma and Julian Sain tossing that rock to his ass.
Yeah.
So, I think CJ Carr is going to be pretty damn good at Notre Dame next year too. Man.
And that's right where I am. So my school is 10 minutes from Notre Dame.
Oh, do you go check out? Have you gone to a game?
Yeah, I went to the USC versus Notre Dame. So
was it badass?
Oh, it was insane. It was incredible. It was
I've never been, man. I got to do that one time before I hit the next transition, bro. But anyway, I got my homies coming up. T-Money, Uncle Brasky. They are going to join us. I did want to remind you again. It's very, very important. If you need to sell your house fast, 901-406-1101. Call my buddy Bill at I Buy Houses. Bing, bang, boom. I just sold your house, any area, as is, as simple as that. Guaranteed to close in 5 days. Cash money, baby. How you like me now? Call Bill, 901-406-1101. Back in 2 shakes, we got Brasky. We got T-Money. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
You have opinions?
I think it's over.
Of course you do.
I don't think it's that simple.
Everyone does.
I got all the answers.
Hit us up on the Sissy's Log Cabin listener line at 360-8255.
It's time to get your backyard ready for the ultimate pool party with a little help from Family Leisure. If you've been sitting on the fence about taking the plunge with a pool, now's the time to take the dive. You want an above-ground pool? Done. Starting at $39.99, and that's with installation. You want an in-ground pool? Take your pick. They start at under $50,000. Accessorize that pool with a patio furniture set starting at just $9.99. Outdoor sectionals? They start at $12.99. In fact, all in-stock patio furniture sets are priced to move. And with select patio furniture sets, you'll get a free umbrella and base. Okay, you aren't looking to get into a pool just yet? Family Leisure has hot tubs that start at just $34.99. Get in shape or stay in shape with a swim spa starting at $16,999. Get your backyard, front yard, side yard, whatever, ready for fun. Family Leisure, Whitten Road at I-40, where family and fun come together.
Rebel Nation, get the latest on everything Ole Miss sports with the Cannon Motors of Mississippi Rebel Yell Hotline. Join Rebel insiders Chuck Rounsville, Yancey Porter, and Gary Darby Monday nights at 6 as they break down the latest with the Rebels, along with even more insight from special guests. Rebel Yell Hotline, Mondays at 6 p.m. on WHBQ.
Stay up to date with everything going on in Ole Miss athletics with Rebel Yell Hotline every Monday night from 6 to 7 on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Need a new ride? We got it covered during the summer sticker sales event at Gossett Kia on the Pike. 2026 Kia K4 LXS now $229 a month. 24-month lease, $34.99 due at signing. 2026 Kia Sorento LX, we got it at $297 a month. And 2027 Kia Telluride S, only $449 a month. Both 24-month lease, $39.99 due at signing. Plus, you'll find the all-new 2026 EV9, $12,000 off MSRP or 0% for 60 months available, and every Gossett Kia comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Come see Bobby J and get your new Kia today at Gossett Kia. 1900 Covington Pike, online, KiaCovingtonPike.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
T4TE 349,980, MSRP 24,825, Sorrento TG 453,494, MSRP 34,280, Telluride VG 005,288, MSRP 44,510, includes all rebates and incentives, PF 895, must finance through KFA, excludes tax file and license with approved credit dealer stock only. See dealer for complete details, offer valid through 6/30/26.
But you gotta be willing to take the hit and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Man, I'm so sad to tell y'all. I feel like bad news Johnny today. I love y'all. I just want to give you positivity, words of encouragement, make you feel better. But Tiger football fans, but just everybody out there, remember, it's hot outside. Your brain stops working for some reason, and people do. I realize it's dumb people season. It's that time of the year when all the dumb people get too hot, too bothered, and start screwing up. Because now, according to Darian Newsom in Action News 5, the Memphis Tigers defensive lineman Chris Stokes was arrested after campus police say they found a handgun in his backpack during a traffic stop. The University of Memphis says he's been removed from the football team. Damn. Now, my question is, he got if I'm driving down Central and I get pulled over and I have my gun in my car, I'm Gucci, right?
Should be.
Driving on campus, where the hell was he driving? That little Blake where I used to park when I worked, you had to have a code to get in there, and that's just a little place you can drive. Are we saying just around the campus over there, Cleveland?
That's what I was reading.
So if I get pulled over, like I said, on Cleveland, because you got Fogelman across the street, Meeman's on your left, the parking lot's right there. They're walking across the street. I'm not a student. Am I not supposed to would that be considered having a gun on campus? Because now I'm kind of confused. I mean, when I saw this first gun on campus, there's a difference between gun on campus and gun in car.
Right.
We are still in a place that has a Second Amendment, right? Or am I nuts?
I thought cars were private property, even if I'm on campus. If it's concealed in my car, right?
It's a conceal and carry state, I thought.
It is open.
Aren't we a conceal and carry state, or am I smoking with Delonte? Hold on, I know T-Money and Uncle Brasky will know this stuff.
Don't smoke with Delonte.
Don't go to a P. Diddy party and never smoke with Delonte West. That's my positive story.
Delonte,
that's your PSA of the day.
You gotta be 120 days clean by now, baby. We shout out.
I hope so. Brasky, man, you're somebody who hadn't been clean for 24 hours. And you live in Mississippi.
True. What's the question?
You live in Mississippi. But do you know, is Tennessee, if somebody's a lawyer, well, man, I need to call my buddy right now.
It's an open carry state.
That's what I thought.
Can carry. Yeah.
Well, it's also, it's a concealed carry state. I thought that was.
If you got a concealed carry permit, you can conceal it, but you got to have that permit. But first of all, my thing on it says he was on school campus, but he was pulled over and they looked through his stuff.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
I hate to tell you, if I'm over in that area of town, I got a gun on me.
Again, I thought I'm just confused. Now I don't even know if I can drive down Citro or around. I can't even think of that left, because I drive down there all the time.
You talking about through that little butt next? You talking about right there next to the what you call it, railroad tracks.
Yeah. You can say that.
Yeah, what is that? Southern?
Yeah, Southern, that'll work too. Is Southern, I mean, like, that can't be part of campus. I mean, that's literally across the other side of the damn railroad tracks. Like, if you go right and you're telling me you take a right in there, you're in that first left, that's a campus. Because that's about the only, there's only a square.
That's right. I mean, I didn't
like, you
agree
can't
with it.
drive through the middle of campus, bro.
The news act like he's walking across the campus.
That's how
with the gun.
well, that's the first tweet I saw is until I actually looked at Darian's. Thank goodness. Basically made it sound like he brought his gun up into class or something.
Right.
I'm so confused.
I don't know exactly because when I saw the headline, it said Memphis Tigers football player arrested on campus with handgun, removed from team, and then when you read it, he was in his car, pulled over.
Like, if Tennessee believes in gun, like the Second Amendment, it's an open carry state, wouldn't that logically apply to a bunch of adults at a university, like their cars?
I
mean, this isn't high
I
school,
would think
yo.
so. I don't understand why they kicked him off the team. But
And hell, the weird thing is change. I know truth changes with time. Like I said, that when I was a kid, every single dude who went to high school had like them guns in the back of their car, those shotguns and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Them hunting dudes
that's right.
with their
We did
trucks.
too in high school because we were going hunting after class.
Yeah, so like I don't know, man.
But the story say it was in his bag, right?
In his
car.
bag, in his car.
So somebody told on him.
It's
or
like,
they was
from this, it
harassing
says
him, or they had a legal search and search.
What was
It says, here's what it says right now.
Right.
This is the new one that just came out. It says that the police pulled over my man Stokes, Chris, and during the traffic stop, it says during the traffic stop, they found a handgun in his backpack, which was in his car.
But how did they get to his backpack?
I don't know.
What was the reason for them to search the backpack?
I mean, if it smelled like marijuana in there.
Unless he was burning that good coke.
Yeah, don't be burning coke. I told you, don't ever smoke in your car, people.
That's good advice, Johnny. That's almost like the golden rule for you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had reasonable doubt if it was a smell of marijuana.
That's what I'm saying. If you have burnt marijuana in your car,
the firearm have to do with?
Well, I'm just saying, if you have burnt marijuana in your car and they have a smell that's reasonable decision to ask you to get out of the car, and ergo during a search, if they find a handgun, then there would be a crime because they found it on a campus. Is the way I'm saying. But if you're smoking budweed in your car, the cop's gonna ask your ass out, and you're probably gonna either get a ticket and hope that he don't find anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you have anything under an ounce, or if you have over an ounce, they'll arrest you. If you have under an ounce, you'll get a ticket. So that juice, man, don't get mad at your dude when he gives you 27.9. Say thank you.
That's right.
Yup. I don't know. I saw this story, and again, it feels like we've just been getting bad news all damn day, and I hate that. I got to get back to something happy, man. Is anything good in your life going on?
Oh, absolutely, Johnny. We just signed one 5-star, one 4-star football player down here. The top prospect, number 6 national in Mississippi, defensive end. So
and they were asking high school, weren't they?
Oh, absolutely. I tell you what, we've got a dang good recruiting class out of high school coming in. Some transfers in there. We need to keep this thing going.
Did you see Josh Pate's release of the SEC coachings and where he had him ranked, and that he didn't have even your man Pete Golding ranked in the top 13?
I know that, but you got to think it's his first year. He won 2 playoff games. It's his first year. We've got basically the same system we've had because we brought in our old offensive coordinator back from I think he went to East Carolina or Coastal or something. To be offensive coordinator, we brought him back. Plus, we've got Baker back. I mean, I think we'll be fine in the coaching, but you see, we're the most experienced team. We've got one of the most. We have had more snaps. Like we were number 6 in the nation with returning production and snaps.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you retained the number 1 running back in the country. You retained the number 1 quarterback in the country in Trinidad Chambliss. You had the number 2 portal class. You had. A lot of good stuff has gone. You retained 4 of your top 5 recruits in Mississippi, holding on that top 15 or better historical twin that y'all been doing since actually Lane came down there. So, Pete, just keep it going. Build the program one at a time. You got somebody calling you or something, bruh?
Me?
Yeah. I hear
No.
beep.
Oh, that's the guy out there cutting my grass. He's weed eating in front of my house.
Tim Bone's trying to call you. He says he can't get through. Pick up you have got Tim's number? Call again, Tim.
He ain't calling me.
No.
You want Tim's number?
No. I mean, I can get... No. I just gave Tim... What is our number? 901-360-8255. I'm an idiot.
Can he not figure out how to work a phone?
Nah. I don't think
I got
so.
phone.
Sorry,
Bone's
Tim.
number is
I sent you the wrong number.
3560156. But when I talked to him, he was big shot. No,
I can hear him calling in, but it won't answer. What's going on with our phone service?
Probably that's just bugging.
Try him. Yeah, was that? Nope, not even doing that now. Sorry, Tim. I don't know what's wrong with the phone, man. It's definitely not me, buddy. I'm just trying to do a radio show.
Man, he was driving. He was going out to Colonial Country Club for lunch. So
he probably had a wet lunch. You're saying, and he can't figure out how to work the phone.
That's what I'm thinking. You know, why else would you go to the club for lunch? You know, most of us we at least refrain to 1 o'clock. You know, there's no sense in drinking for lunch unless it's a football game.
I'm going to take a quick timeout, and I'm going to get Tim fixed because I can tell he keeps calling back, and somehow the beep is coming through our system, but his phone call will not. We got T-Money. We got Uncle Brasky. We got 20 minutes. We got bets to get to. We got some more BS. So don't touch the dial. I'm going to give you a story that's going to make you feel good before the day's over. And do me a favor, because everybody is hot out there, stop making bad decisions. Get around smart people who can say, no. What movie was it when the dude came out? And be like, that'll cost it. That's 14 to 10, 10 to 14. That Don't Be a Menace substance.
No,
you know what I'm talking about?
Don't Be a Menace was Message.
Message. Oh, yeah, that was different. I'm trying to remember, though, man. There's one of them would always pop out No, that's 5 to 10.
I need to find that.
What was that? Anyway, I'm coming back in 2 shakes. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Chris Price here with Metro Builders. If you were anywhere in the Mid-South lately, you felt it. High winds, hail, and storms rolling through hard. And here's the truth. If your roof took a hit, you may not see it yet. Hail and wind damage shingles can compromise your roof, opening the door for water intrusion. And once it gets in, the damage spreads fast. Ceilings, walls, insulation, even mold. That's why the sooner we inspect, the less damage you risk. Right now, Metro Builders has teams all over Memphis performing free inspections, handling same-day repairs, and providing emergency water mitigation services if needed. We'll show you exactly what we see, document everything, and help you take action before a small problem becomes a big one. Don't wait until you see water inside. Call me. 901-375-1717. That's 901-375-1717, or book your inspection online at MetroBuildersMemphis.com. That's Metro Builders Memphis. We don't just build, we build world class.
The Cup is taking over the U.S., and only DraftKings has you fully covered. The DraftKings Sports app is now available in all 50 states. Sweat all the matches you love, all in one place with one app. New DraftKings customers, sign up with code HERD. Spend $5 to get $200 in rewards within 21 days. That's code HERD. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Bet with DK Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 1-800-MY-RESET. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777. Visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas. Bet tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Void in Ontario. Event contract trading with DraftKings predictions involves risk of loss. Sportsbook bonus bets expire in 7 days. $50 in predictions dollars issued weekly for 3 weeks. Expire in 1 year. Redeem one non-withdrawable reward. Availability varies. Predictions offer void in New York. Ends June 28th. Terms at dkng.co/audio.
Hey, Mid-South, I've got him on the line. The main man, Jason Marshall at Gossett Hyundai on the Pike. Hey, Jason, what's going on?
Check this out, Randy. 2026 Hyundai Elantra SE, only $198.48 a month. 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE, $269.59 a month. Plus the 2026 Hyundai Palisade SEL, only $331.82 a month.
Plus owner's assurance with America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
And don't forget, Elantra Hybrid, 550 to 594 miles per gallon on a single fill-up. Tucson Hybrid Blue, 521-mile total range. And Palisade SEL boasts total driving range of 619 miles.
To come see me, the main man Marshall, where we're charging forward and charging less at Gossett Hyundai, 1956 Covenant Pike, or visit online at HyundaiGossett.com 24/7.
Elantra TU 196.041, MSRP 24,110. Palisade SEL, stock number TU 106,409, MSRP 44,820. Tucson TH 744,261, MSRP 31,350. Includes all rebates and incentives. PF 895. Excludes tax title and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through end of the month with approved credit dealer stock only.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio, and y'all won't believe it, man. Bangers Pickleball has it all. Let's bang, folks. Have y'all been down to Bangers Pickleball, man?
I still ain't been.
Bro, it is so sick. You are missing out, man. It's the coolest place. Eat, drink, chill, play some ball, get a little rest on. They got so many damn social events. They have so many sporting events. They got all kinds of promos. They got league play. They got right now these like Dink 8 easy passes you can get for $65. That saves you $55. That's 8 open play sessions. Great. You don't have to get a membership. That's great for yourself. That's great for a gift. They also have Bangers Summer Camp, July 13th through the 17th. And July 20th through the 24th, 9 a.m. to noon, for all the little dudes, 5 to 13, and the little dudettes. Get on out there and bang at Bangers Pickleball. And plus, if you don't know how to play pickleball, don't freak out, don't fret, don't stress. Just take the Bangers. It's free. The Bangers 101 pickleball class. They'll teach you everything. They even have Dink After Dark, 8 p.m. to close Sunday through Wednesday. Thursday through Saturday, it's 8 p.m. to midnight. And you know they got 3 bars, 1 beautiful restaurant, and a whole lot of courts, indoor and outdoor. Head on down to Bangers Pickleball. They're right there on Snowden Lane, and you can go online to bangerspickleball.net. Let's bang, my man. I'm scared to say that, actually. I'm around a bunch of dudes. Woo. Glad nobody said, oh, come on. Brasky, what's up, my friend? How's life treating you?
Man, it's treating me great, Johnny. How about yourself?
Man, I can't complain too terribly much. Kind of curious, man. I think we actually got Tim Bone. It's a miracle. Tim, we have you for real?
We're here, baby. We're here. How are you, my friend?
Man, I'm hanging in there. What you been up to? Anything good?
Well, I'm just out here at the beautiful country club of Colonial. Just right here at 18, Big Daddy.
So you didn't go out to Spring Creek with Chris?
No, we've turned a little, Johnny, we're a little more country club than we used to, so we're members at both.
Oh, you bougie little SOB. Well, hey, I'm just glad to know because y'all take me to Spring Creek, so I guess y'all are going to start taking me out to Colonial now.
That's what I mean. It's not like we wouldn't carry you out of here, John.
Y'all always take better care of me than even my beautiful wife. And she does a damn good job. Different type of care. I'm talking about financial care.
Yeah. 100% Big Daddy.
Yes. The other kind, no. Don't even think about it. Now, what are we betting on, dadgummit?
Well, why are we not betting on golf, Big Daddy, or on soccer? I'm out here watching golf. I got
to bet on the soccer. It doesn't start till 2:00 though.
2:00 exactly. What do you like?
Man, I'm just gonna go honestly. I have Mo Schefter because I don't know much. I'm barely learning the damn rules. I know that USA, that last goal really screwed me. It was after the damn even penalty time. It's like the refs were throwing and they were going to wait to blow the whistle until they scored. Trying to get Turkey.
How come the head ref's the only one who knows what the time is?
Man, I don't know.
So he could, if he's for the other team, he could say, "Hey, let's extend this a little longer. I got money on it."
Man, they kept on extending and extending and extending. It was ridiculous. But my man Mo Schefter, I'm pulling up my app. Here's what he told me to take this morning. So, and I just did a little actual, parlay to start the day. I get the first couple games, and then the next thing you know, big payout. I can always hedge on the other side. I got under 3.5 goals with Norway and France. That's plus 115 currently. Spain minus 150 against Uruguay to win the game. You have Cape Verde plus 155 to beat Saudi Arabia. And then you have Egypt dropping Iran plus 140. So that is the 4 plays that I have played today.
I love it. And you want me to go ahead and get you my plays?
Let's do it, bro.
And tell you what we need to get these people on, because, Johnny, just remember, I don't know your bankroll anymore than you know mine.
I know yours is bigger than mine, damn it.
I'm rolling too. I'm 12-4 on World Cup money line.
Let's go.
We're up a good little bit. So I'm giving these plays. My boy Ryan White's been on me all day about giving plays.
Dude, didn't he die from AIDS?
No, I always tell you the kicker.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All-American. He go look him up. He's still holding, I think, a couple of Memphis kicking records. Oh, he was the original. I mean, I know everybody knows Joey Allison, but it was Joey Allison, then a huge gap, then Ryan White, and then Ryan's the one who started
Kicker
University. Absolutely. He was an All-American.
Gotti and them boys, yeah. I like it.
Anyway, I love France on the money line. You got to give up a little juice, Johnny, but that's okay. It's like 235. But if you're winning, who cares about juice?
That's right. That's the truth. I'm with you on that one. Anything else you like?
And I like, who was my other game? Oh, my goodness.
Well, there's Senegal. There's Iraq. They're also at 2 o'clock.
Was
Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay, Spain, New Zealand, Belgium. Nope, you don't. So
I don't have another play. That's it.
Take everything you got, lay it on France, and...
That's right. I said I was just going to do one play today. Let's keep the streak going, and let's get into the knockout round.
And we're going for Mbappe. Is that who's France's star?
Yeah, man, they're going to get. He's going to get one. He wants the golden boot, don't he?
I mean, well, Messi right now has got 5 goals already. He better start.
Start
scoring. I don't know, man. You're the football guy.
Anyway, correct. Here we go. Mbappe gets at least one today, and I think that they can hold them off against the sorry club.
All right,
take France on the
money.
Now
I need to know about Brasky.
Well, let me tell you what we got here, Johnny. First of all, if Tammy Sawyer up there in Memphis had been taking my plays, she wouldn't have had to been taken out of the teal up there and lost her job.
I told her to listen to the show. She didn't listen to me.
Man, I'm going to tell you what, I was surprised at that. First year in the job at $57,000.
Yep.
That's rough. I mean, maybe she'll start listening, and maybe Money will listen, get rid of that boost phone he is, where he can call in.
Yeah, I like
He's
that.
the only guy out there, colonial, with a boost phone. But anyway, here's what we're going to take here, Johnny. I like your Mo's play. The regular play, I like Egypt plus a 148 over Iran. Iran, they're scared to go home because they may have to go in the Army. But I think Egypt handles them.
Yeah, they got a lot more to worry about, don't they?
And they sure do, And then I'm going to tell you what, I looked at this one, and both teams can score some goals. For the nickel play, I like Canada and South Africa over 2.5 goals plus 136.
Canada, South Africa. Where is that game? Oh, that doesn't go till tomorrow. Sunday at 2 o'clock. That's Sunday.
Right.
Okay, Sunday.
Right. It don't matter if it's Sunday.
Hey, I just want to make that's our nickel. I got Canada minus 145 playing South Africa, but you say go over the 2.5 goals?
I like over 2.5 goals in that.
All right, that's plus 115. I got it.
You got 115. My side says plus 136 on it. But anyway, and the dime bag play, I think this is the easiest pick out of them all. Because, they can run fast, and them little old Japanese guys aren't very tall. They can't defend that goal good. I like Brazil minus 139 over Japan.
But Japan, though, has the best fans, man. They were out there cleaning up the whole stadium after they play. Like, I like Japan, but I like money, too. So Brazil minus 135. Do you see famous James Winston out there doing his business?
That's right.
So that
I've
damn
seen him.
game's
He's
not
a
even till
trip, isn't
Monday.
That game's Monday, I believe, Johnny.
Man, you know you're talking to a dude who, like, Monday ain't promised, bro. I'm looking for today, but thanks.
Well, I'm looking for the best plays.
I got
And plus, you got to think, we're already starting. We're working next weekend. We're going to have our kickoff for this hot dog eating contest on the 4th of July. You know, we always have a good thing on that.
Yeah, that's right. Y'all always just bet on what's his name.
No, we're going over 70.5 hot dogs.
Oh, like you've already got the over and under for the Nathan's hot dog contest?
It should be 70.5. Is what AI is telling me.
All right, well, we're going to be watching.
You know, we got that AI on your phone now. You can look it up.
Yeah, but I don't like it. I don't need no computer telling me what to do. I can think.
Okay.
You trust it? I don't. I don't trust nothing.
Well, I trust it to come out with what should be the number. And I think it's going to have some rain up there next week. It won't be as hot. I think Joey, he wants to reclaim the title again. I think he goes over.
All right, Brasky Money, y'all be blessed. Stay out of trouble and enjoy the hobnob life out there, Mr. T Money.
You love it, brother. All right, we'll talk to you, Johnny.
See you later this weekend, Money, man. Gentlemen, thank y'all so much for your time. I hope y'all get out, maybe enjoy a Tito's with me now that we're done. It's the best spirit in the world. It's America's #1 vodka. It's America's #1 spirit.
Absolutely. We got to take a shot for my birthday Sunday, John.
Dude, happy birthday. How old are you going to be?
26.
26. I could go back to 26.
But real quick, we got a text that said Iran versus Egypt is the pride game in Seattle.
Cold-blooded.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that. Is it in Seattle for real? That's hilarious. You are good, Jared. By the way, Jameer, thanks for stopping in, man. How long you going to be in town?
I'll be here until Wednesday.
Then you got to head back to get the books?
Yes, sir.
Get ready for a little basketball?
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming in, Ham. I'll be seeing you very, very soon. Absolutely. I'm heading down to Hot 107 if you want to hear more of my dumb ass. Until then, get out there. Make that world a better place. We're going to see you on the flip side. Peace.
Join the voice of the Tigers, Dave Woloshin, for Wolo and Friends.